can take your pain away from you, from you.
We are currently living in unprecedented times. The world is changing right before our eyes. The worst economic collapse in human history is on the horizon, or so they say, possibly followed by a world where privacy is a scarce commodity. We aim to build better. Through Yahweh, my mission is made clear. Be there and speak. We have been following the journey of the OriginTrail decentralized knowledge graph for many reasons. It is my personal belief that beyond Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, and any other L1 or L0 network, the OriginTrail decentralized knowledge graph and OriginTrail decentralized network is playing one of the most valuable roles in human history. Specifically, when one analyzes the key abilities presented by the OriginTrail technology stack and the current state of humanity, it is clear to see that a decentralized knowledge graph has a very unique path with very unique rewards for all of mankind if trodden correctly. This is not a drill. We are creating a technology whose scope and impact on humanity will be larger than Google, Amazon, Twitter, Facebook combined. It is important that we all pay attention and participate. Technology is a tool, and tools can be used for good and bad. Building human-centric technologies are pivotal, and this is the aim. The Trusted Bytes program is one such example of developing human-centric technologies. If you frequented my channel, you may have already seen my video, Europe 2020 Unleashed, the OriginTrail knowledge economy to revolutionize global supply chains. If not, pause this video right now, check it out, and come right back. It's time to talk a bit deeper about one of the greatest piece of adoption news in all of Web3, Trusted Bytes and BSI. For those of you that don't know, OriginTrail and BSI have been working together for quite some time. In fact, if you know anything about the two organizations, you know that BSI has already integrated their proprietary databases with the OriginTrail decentralized knowledge graph to create human-centric technologies. We've seen the examples of this with Scan, launching a solution that supports the nearly $1.5 trillion retail giant conglomerate. Members like Walmart, Target, Costco, and of course Home Depot, all vouching for the power of the OriginTrail decentralized knowledge graph.
Let me just say that it's been kind enough to partner with BSI and OriginTrail to really take a circumstance where competitors in the marketplace are able to utilize technology to provide value-added services to their individual organizations while maintaining the integrity of their own proprietary data.
Another area by which BSI is utilizing the DKG is in the area of food. Trusted Bytes is the world's first trust framework for a full food supply system, is to be developed by a collaborative project funded by Innovate UK. The Trusted Bytes project will use novel digital technologies that connects the supply chain with the central government and other critical partners to help facilitate the flow of goods across international borders and drive productivity within the UK food economy. This article goes on to say, Trusted Bytes will deliver a complete service that can integrate across multiple enterprise resource planning systems, from order to compliance and submission. The information will be made available on a transparent data sharing platform that tracks conditions and locations as well as enabling this data to be easily ingested into their forms, templates, and enterprise business and procurement systems. This integration is crucial for businesses seeking to streamline their processes and regulatory compliance. This is a technological system that will reshape how food is monitored in the UK. To be clear, the TrustedBytes program boasts a group of specialized vendors, each serving a particular purpose. Some strictly for their technical merits, and others for their researching capabilities. So, what is the role of BSI in all of this? Well, on the 21st of April, BSI announced that it has joined the new Innovate UK project as a consortium partner to help digitize the UK's fresh produce supply chains. It's revolutionary, especially when you understand wherever BSI goes, so does the DKG. But how essential is BSI's role in this initiative? Will BSI be playing the role of a researcher, or will BSI be leveraged for its technical powers, which is obviously enhanced by the OriginTrail decentralized knowledge graph? This article states, it will be extended by a new BSI standard to enable businesses to automate the Authorized Economic Operator certification process. Of course, we know this to be right up the alley of BSI and the DKG. In fact, we know this because we've already done massive work in the area.
Government innovation solicitation, the Borders Custom Risk Management Program through Innovate UK. We are awarded this with a number of other agencies to where an AEO is an authorized economic operator, somebody that has been certified to trade facilitation, financial integrity, and you can also extend that to security. So what this allows us to do is to demonstrate the credentials, again, via blockchain, but getting down to, I'd say, the next level, not just is a factory certified, but what is the factory putting into the supply chain, and what does that look like from a certification, from a transparency, and from a trust perspective. So we have the AEO client, which would be the different factories throughout the European Union or globally, and then our customs, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs risk analysts that are working in this database to go ahead and understand what's in the supply chain and what it looks like. And again, we're using the decentralized knowledge graph to go ahead and take those different data silos to string those together to tell that story. So we do take AEO compliance data and we put that into the knowledge graph, and that is via a self-assessment. We've got documentation on corrective actions, and then the certificates or the credentials that actual factory or that supplier has been certified to. The geographical risk data that Ken talked about in the scan use case, we also use that here from an Authorized Economic Operator program, and something that BSI is known for. It's the largest supply chain risk management and intelligence software in the globe. And so what we do is we take that certification and we look at the risk associated with compliance, and we overlay that with geographical risk threats and indicators that we track around the globe.
BSI says, BSI's involvement includes the development of an API, Application Programming Interface. BSI's involvement includes the development of an API for the customs clearance that will be compliant with the World's Customs Organization's safe framework of standards for AEOs and integrated to HMRC.
I think that the opportunity that we presented from a trusted trader perspective with regulatory agencies is a complete and total paradigm shift, potentially in supply chain security. The ability to have regulatory agencies take data that is generated and gathered and marry it up with their own internal intelligence to do things like security targeting could effectively change supply chain security going forward and take us into the next several decades going forward.
And understanding blockchain technology, knowledge graphs, decentralized knowledge graphs, you know, it can be a bit complex. And I think what I'm excited about is just how companies like the Home Depot, like the SCAN Association itself, are willing to go ahead there, experiment, and do it. I think what we've demonstrated very clearly is practical applications to blockchain technology, to a decentralized knowledge graph. I mean, this is real world stuff. I think that we're talking about here. Digital trust is real world. These are solving, modern day problems. It's not hype. It's actually bringing a lot of trust in. And when we have discussions, I have something that we call an innovation date with some of our key accounts, and I get to meet with many big companies, have a lot of fun doing it, and I know this technology resonates. They're
enabling crucial cross-border efficiencies and assurance. The BSI team will take a leading technology development role in the consortium. So as you can see, BSI will be taking a leading technology role and the DKG alongside it. But things continue to get better as we get new players joining the party. This is where we see SecureSystem come into play. So, who are they? Well, SecureSystem delivers an IoT-enabled supply chain intelligence solution for the security and integrity of your shipments. Their proprietary cloud-based data intelligence platform securely receives telemetry and customizable data from portable container-mounted IoT devices. They provide actionable in-transit visibility of cargo in real time anywhere in the world. So, to be clear, SecureSystem is the one on the ground putting those devices in shipping containers all over the globe to facilitate the sharing of real-time data. SecureSystem has one global headquarters in Germany and one HQ in the USA. SecureSystem is no lightweight. They currently detect breach and temperature drops with critical shipments for the US Department of Defense. US DoD entities are supplying military, diplomatic, and humanitarian missions with critical goods worldwide. This was one case study they've solidified. They're also working with some pretty massive organizations. We're talking LG, Merck, Microsoft, Nokia, Pfizer, Sanofi, Siemens, US Army Corps, and of course, TrustedBytes. On the 16th of June 2022, SecureSystem has partnered with BSI Group and the members of the TrustedBytes project to support digital solution for customs and trade-related supply chain solutions. Okay, cool. But are they going to use their expertise and supply chain data sets within the TrustedBytes program? As an OriginTrail data pioneer, that's what it always boils down to, right? More publishings or what? Let's dive. SecureSystem goes on to say, BSI and Trace Labs have also developed an advanced trusted trader demonstrator that showcases future authorized economic operators, or AEOs, compliance assurance and risk assessment, leveraging the OriginTrail decentralized knowledge graph as the basis for data and digital standard interoperability. As we already stated before, BSI is bringing interoperability via standards to the TrustedBytes program. Well, OriginTrail's decentralized knowledge graph is exactly what is bringing the data and digital standards interoperability to BSI. For example, UK Customs will be able to assess the risk level of associated incoming shipments in real time, from the departure right up until the arrival on UK soil. This enables custom processes to be focused and more resource and time efficient. The demonstrator combines supply chain audit data with intelligence data sourced from BSI's integrated technology solution, BSI Screen Connect, which we know runs on the DKG, and real-time shipment information supported by SecureSystem and Blue Ring OctoSense technology. The demonstrator aligns with the UK government's roles around future trade. It may not feel like it. It may not seem like it. It may not scream like it, but OriginTrail is scaling up. I expect solutions that leverage the decentralized knowledge graph to begin spreading like wildfire after version 6 has hit mainnet and become stable. The enhanced scalability and fine-tuned tokenomic upgrades provided by the OriginTrail parachain will lay the red carpet for the age of the OriginTrail knowledge economy. Don't forget, even the FSA is looking at TrustedBytes to model their food data trusts, as the FSA has a strong belief in decentralized supply chains. Can you feel it?
I done tell a long time OriginTrail and mash up the place. But you like to talk a whole bunch of negative things. It's not no joke thing, you know. Why you crying? I buying. Hear this now. You gotta be crazy. No time to be lazy. We looking to pave the road to love and riches and stay straight. We looking for basics. We packing up Macy's. Home Depot, Target, Costco. All my day is all about baby. You know what we doing right here. Looking to grow, develop our skill. I just wanna know now, how does it feel? Knowledge economy titan You better write our names right here. We're gonna be legends like Brandon, man. Speaking of the brand of Brainiac, man, I gotta say I love the way he act. He a cool damn bro. I was like, well, damn, what they get now? Talking about the accolades with a peanut color, baby, and my music on the stereo. He said, bro, you know I'm a fan. I was like, yo, I'm a fan of you too. Walking on the street at 2 a.m. and then we're talking about what we gon' do. Switch. She got like, yo, what you up to, bro? Let me know if you're trying to meet me down in Puerto Rico. I say, you don't know, I don't care. This is what we do. I's an island boy and Lyman. This is what we do. That's where I meet Dan. He become my boy, cause he like reggaeton. I call that building a better humanity. That's why them working with the OT team. Oh wait, I now looking at the package. DKG collateralized assets. AUSD ready for the masses. Get low for your damn NFT assets. That's a game changer, boy. Alpha slipping in, Helen of Troy. OT, what I gonna grow? OT community coming for the switch. That's the OriginTrail. Feel my passion like a written in prayer. Crucify hate, I'ma put the last name. Surveillance states got us living in jail. United States, but divided and fair. You might take hits for picking this pill. If Biden think he's stopping his train, man, they all live for the maximum pain. Web3, baby. We working daily. Passion gon' pay me. Action gon' make me. Love it gon' take me. Your hate can't break me. I look at my baby. Oh damn, she ready for baby. Watch. All this work, I working for free, you know. All you could at least like, share, and subscribe. It's free. So like, share, and subscribe, man.